Yes, I think we're going to see something, Patrick. She mentioned guarding and rebounding, so that's what she hangs her head on, and we'll see that today.
All right, also welcoming our simulcast on the SEC Network Plus. Glad to have you with us. LSU wearing white, Langston in dark blue with orange. LSU controls the tip. Cherry quickly down to Afua in a triple team, misses. Put back Gusters, no good. Put back Gusters again, no good. Rebound tip, Gusters has it. She'll kick it back out to Cherry. So LSU had some misses, but some offensive rebounds. Now they'll set it up. Cherry, right wing to Trossi, wearing number 32 this year instead of 0. Cherry, left wing, 8 to shoot. Cherry kicks it up top. Pointer, she'll take a 3 and hit it. Kayla Pointer for 3, and the Tigers are up 3-0. Pointer hit 37% from out there last year, and may be called upon to do some of that this year. Chestnut, free throw line jumper off Gusters, who got in her way, forced her to shoot an air ball, and LSU will get it back as the ball went out of bounds.
Yes, and we saw in that first possession 3 offensive rebounds, so they are rebounding. Eric
Bruton, Chancey Munch, Kaz Beverly, the 3 officials. LSU quickly down court. Afua tried to dump it from the right block to the left block to Gusters, and it's knocked out of bounds, and LSU will get it back. 3-0 LSU. We're just underway. LSU will play another exhibition Thursday against Loyola of New Orleans. Cherry at the top of the key to Pointer. Pointer around her man, down the lane, through everybody, but missed the layup off the back iron. Gusters, put back is good. It counts and a foul.
And there it is again, Patrick, another big offensive rebound.
And Gusters, she comes in, highly touted, 6'5" sophomore. You look at her numbers at Baylor last year and say, well, she only averaged 4.9 points and 2 rebounds, and she only played 10 minutes, but she was behind a couple of All-Americas.
Yeah, she was behind some great players, and one thing she challenged herself is...
Free throw is in, 6-0 LSU.
To step in and do well.
And LSU's Cherry will... put a little bit of pressure on their guard, Talia Harris. Harris will go right wing, over by Kim Mulkey, who is kneeling and shouting out directions. Harris at the top will get it left side to Alexander, who traveled. Good help defense there to force a little bit of excitement in the travel.
Great defense by Trossi there. She kept her feet moving and forced that turnover.
We're going to take a minute to get used to Trossi not wearing that 0. Trossi's got it, left wing, and I think she double dribbled. Yep, Trossi can handle the ball, just didn't handle it there. Now, Trossi having those 2 big bodies, we know Trossi can shoot the 3. She had a rough percentage year last year, but we know her game, she can make some moves underneath, but she can shoot 3s, and we'll see if that develops with her as kind of the 3 player here.
Yes.
All right, into the front court is Harris. At the top of the key on a shot fake is Bass. Pass knocked away by Pointer, but taken again by Harris. Over for a 3 by Williams. It's no good. And Trossi getting in there and getting the rebound.
Great box out by Trossi.
Knocked away though, however, and stolen by Alexander. Pass up ahead to Chestnut, who lays it up and in. Well, Alexander is an outstanding player, and she stole it from Trossi on the pass there. Into the front court, right wing to Trossi. 6-2 LSU. Gusters free throw line. Down low on the left block. Afua turns, 2-footer is up and in. That should be there all day, you would think, for Afua. It's 8-2 LSU. Left side to Alexander. 7:43 to go in the first quarter. Alexander will work on Trossi. Fades away. Good defense by Trossi. Had to pass it up. Alexander got it back. A fadeaway 3 is an air ball. That is Trossi with good defense, but the rebound underneath was Bass, who kicked it out to Harris. Penetrates, kicks it into the corner. I think we had another double dribble.
Another double dribble, and it is great to see the Lady Tigers just embracing playing hard on defense.
Well, it's something that a lot of these players were used to, but maybe a little just instead of the matchup zone, it is a pretty full-fledged man defense. Sarah Shamatsi will come in for LSU, replacing Trossi. Shamatsi, 6'2" senior from France. We had a whistle blow, something away from the ball on Langston. I think they got Talia Harris, the 5'5" guard.
Yeah, we see Pointer's being pretty aggressive, pushing the ball up, and may draw some fouls there.
And she did that one away from the ball. Pointer will go toward the left sideline. Pass at the top to Cherry. Cherry's going to try to split defenders. Gets herself into the lane. Forces a 4-footer. No good. Gusters put back. No good, but she's fouled and will get 2 free throws.
Yes, Patrick. As we see, Cherry did similar to what Pointer did. When they get to penetrate, it opens up the boards for the big girls to rebound. So they're doing a great job on the offensive glass.
Yeah, we'll give you some numbers to back that up here in a second on the offensive rebounds. Gusters will fire up the free throw and hit it. She's 2 for 2. She's got 4 points. LSU currently they have 6 rebounds. 4 of them are on the offensive end. Second one by Gusters rattles in. LSU has hit 3 of 3. All of them Gusters at the line. She's got 5, and it's 10-2 LSU. Harris between the circles, 2 hour left. Although if you're watching us on the TV, it's to the right. Or your computer or whichever device. Williams at the top of the key to Harris. Harris will get it left wing for a long 3. That is an air ball by Turney. Rebounded by Shamatzi. Leads Cherry into the front court. Cherry down the lane. Will dump it underneath for Gusters. Shot fake layup. Good from the left side. Anna Gusters with 7. She's as advertised so far. It's 12-2 LSU.
That is great basketball.
You know, and with Afua and Gusters, I think that is going to be a nice combination, especially as they get time together to gel as this season goes by. 6:25 to go first quarter. Long 3, Alexander. That's a brick. Rebound, Pointer. Here we go. Pointer, top of the key. Left side, Shamatzi for 3. Didn't get it. It rimmed out. Afua tipped the rebound, but it went out of bounds. We know, and I go to Langston. Shamatzi, when she gets on a roll, she can bury them.
She can shoot it, and I think it's a great job of Pointer pushing it up, and she'll keep shooting it until she knocks that down.
12-2 LSU. The Tigers are 4 for 9 from the floor. Langston 1 for 6. Bass back to the bucket, kicks it up top. Turney, 13 to shoot. Alexander back up top to Williams with 9 to shoot. Back Alexander, a 3 over Afua, who was out to guard. No good. Pointer the rebound. 9-2 LSU on the boards. Pointer lobs it down low. It's tipped away. And looking for Afua. Afua, that might be a break that was tipped. I think Afua was a little bit twisted around, it looked like.
She was twisted a little bit, but when Kayla Pointer, as the point guard, gets the rebound, she can push it.
Pointer will inbound Shamatzi left corner. Shot fake, dribbles in for a 12-footer that won't go. Cherry couldn't quite get the rebound. She crashed from out of the sky somewhere, but it was taken indeed by Williams, and we'll go the other way. Left wing, Turney, top of the key, looking to use a screen, but LSU fights through all of those. Harris at the top. Harris inside the key pass to Bass. Knocked away, but a foul is called. Pointer thought she had one.
She may have got her on the wrist.
Actually, they didn't get Pointer. Did not get Pointer. That was, did I see that on Afua? Okay, on the board they have it as Pointer. I thought the official. Okay.
Yeah, it was Pointer.
I thought I saw the official using both hands, indicating double digit, but it was Pointer. 12-2 LSU. Langston on the inbound. Alexander drives, dish knocked away. Gusters couldn't keep her hand on it. Alexander got it back. Out for another 3 that barely grazed the iron by Harris. Rebound, Pointer down the other way. Nice dish underneath. Open Shamatzi. Layup is good.
And Patrick, that's what we'll see when Pointer gets that rebound. She can push it.
Today's tip-off was brought to you by Women's Hospital. Elaine Powell and Langston call timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:01 to go first quarter. Toward half court, and Pointer saved it from going back court. Over to Cherry for 3 right wing, no good. Ball on the ground being kicked around, and Langston's got it. And we'll head back the other direction. So Williams hit that jumper that broke a dry spell for the Lions. Down the lane into a lot of traffic. A runner is no good. And a charge. Autumn Newby draws the charge. And, Shaina, that is a culture that developed from a lot of the core players of this group, taking charges.
Taking charges. And what we've seen the last couple of possessions, they've allowed some penetration, but Newby was there in good help and was able to take that charge.
Turney was the one who charged. Cherry is out. Shamatzi is out. Trossi is back in. Ryan Payne is in. 5'7" senior from Valencia, California. We saw her come on strong at the end of last year, played 5 games after being injured, had a 17-point game in the SEC tournament. Pointer dishes right baseline. Trossi out to Payne near the right elbow. She'll back it away. 3:40 to go first quarter. 14-4 LSU. Payne at the top of the key. Nice look underneath and a layup by Petty, no good. Newby put back, no good, but she was fouled.
And another offensive rebound, but what a great I by Payne, and dished it into Petty, who couldn't finish, but another great offensive rebound.
Well, I think I know how Coach Mulkey operates. We're talking very good about the offensive rebounds, and we are, but the missed layups have led to them.
Yes, they have.
So, Coach will look at it both ways. Newby hits the free throw. Newby, a 6'2" grad transfer from Vandy by way of Lawrenceville, Georgia. She wears the 0 that Trossi gave up. That one rims out on the free throw. LSU's first miss. Rebound tip, Turney has it for Langston. 15-4 LSU. Turney lost it, had it poked away. I think Payne got that one off to Trossi on the turnover. Trossi lobs it down low. Newby catch in the air, missed the layup. Petty got it, and then she tried to outlet it back out to Pointer. She threw it out of bounds, and Coach Kim Mulkey will field it and hand it to the official.
Yes, like she threw that ball to Coach, and I think she's going to correct her on that. Great effort by Petty, but she's just got to allow herself to come down and give a good pass out to her point guard.
Yeah, I think she got a little anxious.
Yes,
yeah, kind of maybe
there.
Panicked a little bit. She had time to kind of, she didn't have to immediately rush it. All right, Alexander inbounds into the backcourt to Turney. Payne is guarding her closely. Turney will go near the right side, and Payne still all over her. Turney picks up her dribble, gets it right sideline to Alexander. I think she stepped out of bounds or traveled. Take your pick. And LSU has forced their 5th turnover.
Yes, and Trossi, I tell you, she is doing an amazing job on the perimeter, just defending the ball, moving her feet. She was known as a foul prone every once in a while, but she's doing a great job today.
Well, I got a number, in fact, on Trossi. She averaged 3.7 fouls per game last year. Trossi tried to lob it down low to Newby, but it hit the rim, and it deflected out to the wing, but it was tipped out of bounds by a Langston player. And the official is going to tell him to reset the shot clock to 20. Because it was even though it wasn't a shot, the ball hit the rim.
Hit the rim.
And Coach Mulkey telling Trossi, maybe that wasn't quite what we were looking for. They're having a nice chat.
Yes.
Cherry will get it into Payne. 2:48 to go in the first quarter. 15-4 LSU. Payne right baseline. I think she carried it. Yep. You don't see the carry call very often. It has to be pretty obvious. That one was.
And that one was very obvious. Looking to attack, but you've got her hand under that ball a little too much.
LSU 5 of 16 from the floor, just 31%. Langston just 22%. So LSU having a little trouble getting the ball to go in with Gusters and Afua on the bench. Alexander in the lane, went up for a 5-footer, and she was fouled. Cherry probably. No, actually tie ball was called. I beg your pardon. Cherry had that, when the whistle blew, had that guilty look.
She had
like
that
no,
look, yes.
Yeah, like, no, it wasn't me, but they gave her credit for a forcing a tie ball.
Yeah, so she was able to recover and just do a great job.
Payne in the front court gets it to Petty, free throw line. She's going to dribble around a screen. 4-footer, glass, too hard, no good. Newby put back with the left hand is in. So another missed short shot, but Newby was able to get the board. She's got 3, and it's 17-4 LSU. As we hit the 2:10 mark of first quarter action. Talia Harris back at the guard, tried a pass at the high post. Petty knocked it away, but is called for a reach-in foul. LSU has done a fairly good job of playing without fouling. That's only the 2nd foul. Pointer had one earlier.
Yeah, Petty was in good position, but got that offhand on the body and was called for that foul.
21 on the shot clock. Alexander to inbound, and she looks left, fakes, now finally will bounce it in to Bass on the left wing. Bass working on Petty. Baseline back to the bucket, kicks it back out to Harris. Harris penetrates, she's out of control, throws up a 5-footer, no good. Took a funny bounce, but Cherry's got it. Off to the races, LSU. Cherry in a hurry. Nice bounce to Newby, who is called for a travel. Good defensive recovery by Jalea Sampson to get in Newby's way, but that pass by Cherry was something else.
Yeah, that was a great pass. When the guards rebound, it makes a big difference in pushing the ball up the court.
And what Newby is learning, and what Afua learned last year, if the guards have got it, go down and get in position. They'll find you. Left corner, Sampson, 18-footer, no good. Pointer rebound. Pointer, long bounce pass up ahead. Cherry, she's got it. She's fouled, missed a 4-footer, but that's because she was hit hard, and Cherry will get 2.
Yes, it's great to see those two working together. Pointer and Cherry have a great chemistry. So she got the ball, and Cherry knew to get out and get to the basket.
Yeah, and they have been here together now for their 5th straight season.
Yes.
And Afua is going to be one of those players, I think, around the league that they talk about. Boy, she's been there for 10 years because it's her 6th year here. She had a year as Cherry hits the free throw that she lost due to a knee injury when she first – it was a knee, right?
Knee injury,
It was a knee, okay. So she had a medical red shirt and a COVID year, so she's in year number 6. Cherry bounces that one home, her first 2 points of the game, and it's 19-4 LSU. Tigers 5 of 6 from the free throw line. That's nice. Harris guarded closely by Payne, dribbles around her into the lane. Dish on the baseline, 5-footer up. That's an air ball by Deshawnda Hunt. Rebound Cherry, long pass up ahead. Petty layup, no. Somebody might have got a piece. Rebound tip, Pointer's got it. She'll go into the left corner. LSU cannot get the short ones to go. Down low, Petty. Turns around, a tough one-hander from 7, no good. And the rebound is tipped and is taken by Grace Williams. Williams will pull up for a 17-footer, no good. Rebound to Payne. We're headed the other way, under a minute to go in the quarter. Payne down the lane, over the shoulder, a little too fancy. Over Pointer, out of bounds. That brought Coach Mulkey up. I don't think she liked that pass a whole lot.
No, I think we're getting a little fancy, and Patrick, this is also their first game, so I think we're going to see some conditioning also play a part in this. Is they're playing the pace, but got to slow it down a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe start of second quarter, we see Gusters and Afua again. They have rested for about 5 minutes. Coach said she wanted to see a bunch of combinations. Harris down the lane, running 6-footer, no good. That time a LSU foul. Who'd they get? Number 10, Payne, was the one who got her. Newby was in position to draw another charge, but I think Payne hit the arm before the charge could be called. 19-4 LSU. Tigers just 6 of 20 from the floor. And we will see Harris shoot a couple. Their first free throw tries of the game. Missed it short, no good. Langston 2 of 13 from the floor, including 0 of 8 from the perimeter. LSU out rebounding them 20-6. Newby and Pointer with 5 apiece. Second free throw is in. 19-5. Payne will run the point here. Double team meets her in the backcourt. So she gets it into the front court. Again, against their competition in NAIA, Langston has forced an average of 33 turnovers their first 2 games. Now they're stepping a little bit up in class here, but they are a team that likes to force turnovers. Pointer running one-hander, glass and rim, no good. Petty the rebound in traffic, forces it up wildly, no good, but she was fouled with 13 seconds to go. Petty is giving it her all down there. She's not getting the ball to go in the bucket, but she's fighting hard to get it.
She is working extremely hard, and I think that is definitely something Coach Mulkey will address. Just putting those easy baskets in, but she gets to the free throw line here.
Petty to shoot 2. Back iron, no good. We're going to see LSU substitution. I believe it's going to be Tamia Ware.
Looks like Ware.
If Petty can hit the free throw. And she does. Tamia Ware wears number 21, ranked as the 20th point guard in her class, number 56 overall prospect, 5'6" freshman from out of Chicago. Pressure in the backcourt. Payne is given the business to Harris, but she will get it into the front court with 8 to shoot. Harris leans in, 8-footer air ball, offensive board, and a shot from underneath blocked again, and the horn will sound. Didn't see who it was that got the shot blocked, but LSU threw up the wall. Horn sounds, and the quarter is over. And after one, it's LSU 20, Langston 5. We'll be back with second quarter action after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network. Shamatsi, Pointer, and Cherry. Interesting, and we'll talk about it a little more, but we have not seen a lineup with just Gusters or just Afua. They've either been together or they've both been on the bench. And we'll speculate or talk about that. And Cherry almost got a steal, but it was knocked out to Harris. Harris pass deflected up top, and Pointer will chase it down, but then she kicked it out of bounds in traffic. Too bad is Cherry was cherry picking, as they say. She knocked it away and then hauled tail to the bucket, but Pointer couldn't quite corral the ball before it went out of bounds.
Yes, they both were pretty excited for that one.
Well, inbound will come to Harris. Harris will get it near sideline to Turney. Turney at the top of the key. We'll get it right side to Simpson. Long three, back iron, high rebound. Afua went up way up to get that. That is her second rebound. Pointer, top of the key, left side to Cherry. Cherry, left point, Pointer, wide open three, good. Pointer hits her second. Both of her buckets are threes, and it's 23-5 LSU. And into the front court, Harris, left side, Turney. Had the big hands of Gusters out there, so Turney will go elsewhere with the ball. They work the perimeter now, right wing to Harris. Right elbow to Hunt. Left side to Turney for three, and that one's good, and they finally hit one. And she had to shoot that one over Gusters also.
She did. Gusters got herself a little deep in help side and had a tough time trying to recover there.
Pointer, top of the key, left wing Shamatsi. Thought about a three and then traveled. A little too quick on the move.
And she got excited about being open and forgot to put the ball down before taking a step.
Yep, Coach Mulkey a little went and banged the cushion of the seat on that one. I think she thought Shamatsi had a good path to the bucket and just rushed it a little bit. Hunt out right side, Simpson for three, good. That's two in a row now. And it's 23-11, so a pair of triples. And Pointer hit one a little while ago also. So Sampson. Pointer, right wing to Cherry. Bounce pass down low. Afua fell down. Triple team forces it up. Off the glass it wouldn't go. And she traveled anyway. Now the initial pass was a good one. Afua looked like she had position, then she slipped a little bit.
Yeah, she had a little footwork problem there. And so we're seeing a couple of threes in a row for Langston and some turnovers for the Lady Tigers.
At backcourt violation. Turney got into the front court and then just tossed it to Harris, who was still in the backcourt. You can't do that. Easy call for Eric Bruton, the lead official. So Trossi, Pointer. So Trossi came in for Shamatsi. Cherry, Gusters, and Afua. Cherry left wing. 18-footer baseline. That was not a good shot. That was an air ball. She forced that one. Turney the rebound.
Fourth shot there. I didn't have anyone in position to offensive rebound either.
Turney at the top of the key to Spence, who dribbles into the lane, and I thought she had a nice travel going. I think somebody must have fouled her on the way in. Autumn Newby will come back in for LSU. We'll see who she'll get. Afua commits the foul, and so this, for the first time, we'll see the pair of Afua and Gusters broken up. It will be Newby and Gusters, and it will be a shooting foul for Spence, who will get a couple. 7:42 to go, first half, 23-11 LSU. First free throw spins in. No, Spence has a point. Their leading average score is Alexander at 19.5 through 2 games. She has not scored yet. Second one rattles around, won't go, and Newby gets her 6th rebound. Pointer gets it to Newby at the top, left wing to Trossi, back at the top, Pointer. Pointer, right wing to Cherry, bounce past Newby, right baseline. Her pass knocked out of bounds. LSU will try again. Their second leading scorer is injured. Number 20, Delisha Brown, injured her foot in their game on Thursday. And their third leading scorer are Turney and Williams, who average 9 apiece. Cherry lobs it down. Good catch by Gusters. Layup is good. Nice entry from the right wing. Gusters has 9.
Great feed from Cherry to Gusters.
And it's 25-12, LSU by 13. Lobbed it up there high so she could get it. Pass in the left corner for a 3 by Simpson, and it's good. They've now warmed up. She was open. I believe Pointer was running at her with the hand, but they couldn't get there in time. 25-15. Cherry in the lane. Newby ducks around her man and lays it up and in.
That's great to see the last 2 baskets. They're finishing those layups.
Yes. Coach, that'll make the coach happy. Cherry's got her 3rd assist of the game. 27-15, LSU by 12. Turney tries a bounce pass underneath. Nobody home. It goes into the seats with 6:40 to go.
Cherry's doing a great job pressuring the ball and forced that turnover.
You know, Cherry, I don't believe she nor Pointer have come out of this game yet. Cherry, I think, might have been out at the very end of the first quarter when Ware came in, but I think the other 2 have played the whole time. Pointer, right side to Trossi, hands it off to Newby, right baseline, fires it left corner to Pointer. Pointer goes left side of the lane, 10-footer won't go. Offensive board, Gusters turns, throws it up from 7, won't go. Newby puts it back up, it will not go, but she was fouled. Boy, between those 2, they drew every square inch of the iron. It just didn't find any net.
Yes, that ball touched every part of the rim except the inside of it.
But Newby will get a couple of free throws. The transfer from Vanderbilt. Free throw, very short and left. So Newby is 1 for 3, has 5 points. So Newby 5 points, 7 rebounds. Pointer 6 points, 5 rebounds. Gusters 9 points, 4 rebounds. Newby finishes the second one. Substitution for the Langston Lions. Looks like Chestnut, number 2, is back in. And she'll replace Bass. 28-15 LSU by 13, 6:13 to go in the first half. Driving on the baseline, and Newby took it away from Alexander. She'll hand it to Pointer. Pointer lobs it up ahead to Cherry. Cherry the bucket, layup is good.
That was great help by Newby. Was able to force that turnover and a layup from Pointer to Cherry.
It's what they do. Newby on Alexander again, an outstanding player for them, averaging close to 20 points a game. Turney in the lane, forces a 4-footer, no good. Offensive board, stumbling on the putback, spent, she missed it. Newby rebounds. Off to Pointer, here we go again. Numbers not great, but Pointer will dish underneath. It was tipped by Gusters, but Trossi got it. And then a tie ball. I'm not sure who that pass was intended for.
I think it was intended for Trossi, and Gusters being there got a little hand on it.
And I believe it was a tie ball, and if so, yeah, it is. And that'll go to LSU on the arrow. 5:36 to go in the quarter, 30-15 LSU. Inbounds quickly, Newby, layup is good. Pointer, very good in her years here of finding inbound plays, and she got one to Newby, who's got 8.
Great cut by Newby for the easy basket.
Pointer, 3 assists to go with her 5 rebounds. Alexander, they're going to let her run the point now, see if she can create that way. We'll go to the right wing, looking for some help. Trossi's out there to handle her. At the top of the key, her pass to Simpson, who's hit a couple of threes. Got it to Spence, left side. Ducks under. More good defense by Newby. Forced a missed shot. Gusters rebounded, but she lobbed it too far over Pointer's head. But tough break for Langston. Sampson caught it in the front court and then walked. Her momentum carried her back court, so she'll turn it back over.
Yes, we had a turnover by the Lady Tigers and then by the Lady Lions, and the Tigers get it back.
LSU 11 turnovers. Will probably be a few too many for the coach's liking. Cherry, right wing, top of the key to Pointer. Pointer, free throw line, in the lane, 5-footer, got the friendly bounce. 8 for Pointer, 34-15, LSU by 9. They've scored 9 in a row since the pair of threes by Langston. We're under 5 minutes. So our next whistle will get us to a break. Chestnut will draw that whistle on a reach-in foul. See who got the foul. 32, was that Trossi, I guess. And we'll break it. 34-15, LSU the lead. 4:36 to go in the first half here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
6'5" Guster. She kept her hands up, had her body in great position.
And did it without fouling.
Without fouling.
That was the best part of that. All right, inbounds right wing, long three off the catch. That's no good by Williams. It hits the side of the rim, kicks out of bounds, and LSU will get it. 34-15 leaders. We will be back Thursday night, 6 o'clock, Loyola of New Orleans. Always a good program down the road. Another exhibition matchup. And we'll have it for you again. Trossi throws it away in the lane. It is stolen. Taken out of there by Chestnut, who lobs it ahead, and it goes into the LSU bench, and LSU will get it back. And with that, Trossi will take a break, and Shamatsi will come back in. And that is the only sub.
Yes.
So it's Cherry, Pointer, Shamatsi, Gusters, and Afua. So the band is back together. Gusters and Afua are in. Cherry will lob it up high and hit the glass. Was looking for Gusters. That was too high. Another turnover as a scramble sends the ball out of bounds on the near sideline.
Yes, Patrick, we saw 2 turnovers in a row now, so I think everyone just needs to settle down, get a good stop here on defense.
Yep, LSU has coughed it up now 13 times. Spence finds herself open for 3. It rimmed out from the left of the point. Cherry rebounds. Up ahead to Gusters, top of the key, and she kicked it out on the wing to nobody. And Coach Mulkey wants a 30-second timeout.
Yes, I thought Coach would call a timeout. That's 3 turnovers in a row just to settle them down and just let them know that just play at the pace where they can take care of the ball.
All right, we are seeing the fiery Coach Mulkey right now. Not real happy with the last few possessions. So 14 LSU turnovers, and I agree. A lot of it is I think these kids are trying so hard.
Yes.
That they almost have to dial it down just a little bit, you can't go from 0 to 80 in 1 second.
Exactly.
You gotta work your way. But but Coach has been telling me all along these kids are going to play hard, and they're playing very hard.
They're playing very hard, so it's not a lack of effort. It's just kind of playing fast, but under control.
There the whole time.
They have been in there. We saw a few off the bench, but those 2, I think she's established some leadership here.
And letting them play with every combination possible.
Yes.
Turney into the front court. Guarded by Pointer. Bounce pass right wing will be taken by Williams to the free throw line. Had it knocked away by Shamatsi, but taken by Alexander, who they have done a great job on her. Alexander is going to drive left baseline. Afua bumps her. That's going to be Afua's second foul.
Yeah, she leaned in with the body a little bit instead of moving her feet and cutting off that baseline.
Alexander's only gotten off 3 shots, and they're all 3-pointers. Again, if you weren't with us earlier, we talked about Alexander and her journey, and she was given a workout by the Minnesota Lynx in the offseason. They said, go back, get your COVID year, and but she's being considered.
Yes.
And that's how good of a player that she is, and LSU has played very well against her.
They're doing a good job on her.
34-15 LSU. Spence will get it into the left corner to an entry pass was knocked away, and Newby's got it. Cherry will get it left sideline to Pointer. Pointer goes left baseline. There's trouble there, so she turns around and comes back out to the left wing. Lobs it right wing to Cherry. 18 to shoot. LSU trying to run a half-court offense here. Cherry will go baseline, leans in, 4-footer, no good. Another short shot missed, but a Langston foul. And that's only Langston's second. Oh, no, it was on Newby. I beg your pardon.
Newby went in, crashing the glass, and was caught on a foul there.
All right, I thought when the official pointed down at the floor, I thought he was indicating that the ball was going to stay on this end, but I was wrong. 2:19 to go in the quarter. LSU led 20-5 at the end of the first. Langston has only trailed 14-10 in this quarter. A rainbow 3 catches nothing but floor by Spence, and the ball will go out of bounds to LSU. LSU has defended the arc well. They gave up a couple a little while ago, but only 3 of 15 is Langston. And LSU has not scored. In fact, neither team has scored much here recently.
Yeah, we're on a little drought here.
Cherry, top of the key to Pointer. Thought about the three. Will dribble right side and then tried to dish it out, and the ball was stolen. Pass up ahead, though, is taken on the ground by Cherry, who is in a lot of traffic. And she threw it between Guster's legs, and Pointer's got it.
We got a little hot potato going on here.
Yeah, and the coach may not enjoy it, but it is a good effort on both ends. Lob pass across the defense. Could have been stolen, but knocked out of bounds by Alexander.
Yeah, that's a tough pass for Pointer to try to make cross court to her buddy Cherry. She's got to penetrate and draw some defense before making that pass.
LSU has not scored the last 3:13. Langston has not scored the last 5:30. Shamatzi, three, right wing, no good. Rebound, Newby, another one. Finds Gusters left side of the lane. Gusters back out to Cherry, who will hit Pointer, and they'll reset. Pointer, baseline, Newby, dribbles, fires it right side to Shamatzi, 10-footer, air ball, no good. Rebound, Cherry, put back, oh, she missed that one. Tipped it up, no good, but I think she was fouled. I think Coach Mulkey is going to be counting missed layups in her sleep tonight. Not sheep, but missed layups.
Missed layups. Again, amazing effort, but we've got to get those little bunnies to go in.
Ryan Payne will come in. Shamatzi will leave. Coach Mulkey gives her a pat on the backside, saying good effort, but Shamatzi just 1 of 5 from the floor. Cherry, free throw, good. So she's got 5. Scoring leaders, Gusters with 9, Pointer with 8, Newby with 8 to go with 9 rebounds. LSU 33-12 on the boards. Cherry is at 4 of 4 free throws. And that breaks a scoring drought, 36-15 LSU. They've scored 11 in a row. It's been over the last 4 minutes. Knocked away. Payne, I think, knocked that one away. Newby, the steal. To Pointer, down the lane. Twist around people and lays it up and in.
What a move by Pointer.
She turned her body into a pretzel.
It was a pretzel.
Payne tried to steal the inbound, but she is out of bounds on the baseline. But look at the bench. They are on their feet applauding the effort of Ryan Payne there.
Yes,
Langston will get it back.
She was actually fouled. She got the
She
ball.
was?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. I thought she was just out of bounds.
Yeah, she was shoved. She was helped out of bounds. And now I think we're in the bonus.
Well.
No.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Yep, underneath.
All right, so as Payne snuck in there and was able to get the ball on the baseline, the foul was called on the Langston player, bumping her out of bounds, so LSU will get it back. And an LSU foul on the inbound. They were running Gusters to the basket, and they got her, I think, for something. Yep.
Yeah, they call it offensive foul, so she pushed off a little hard in making her cut.
All right, that'll go down as a turnover, LSU 16th. And what have we got? The officials are telling everybody to go to their respective.
Did call an intentional foul.
We said intentional foul. I wonder. So, we on the monitor, of course, if you're watching, of course, you've seen we have not been able to see what the officials were looking at either. So I don't know what the difference between an intentional and a flagrant and all of that is, but the Langston's going to get 2 free throws out of this. It'll be Sampson to shoot 2, and then they will also get the ball. First one is no good. Crowd feels like justice served on that.
Yeah, so Pointer's talking to the official to get an understanding of what happened.
Second one is good, so they get a point out of that. Sampson's got 7.
And Langston will also get the ball.
Yeah, now originally it was an inbound play, an LSU inbound play, and Gusters was kind of running down the lane. That's all I saw of the play. The whistle blew, and she was called for what we thought was just a foul, but intentional foul.
Yes.
I'd be kind of curious on the explanation of that. Turney will go left side. Oh, yep, she traveled.
Yes.
I'm going to say almost traveled. Then the whistle sounded. She turned her back to the bucket, shuffled her feet. That is 19 turnovers for them, including 6 for Turney. Under 50 seconds to go in the half, 38-16 LSU. Pointer, right wing, goes right side of the lane, gets it to Newby, right baseline, back out right wing to Pointer. Way up top to Ryan Payne, over near the left hash mark, up top to Pointer, 14 to shoot. Pointer with 10 to shoot, right wing to Cherry. Right baseline, Guster, 16-footer, bounce, it won't go. But I think it went off Langston, player out of bounds, or was a foul called?
That was great effort by Newbie.
Okay, no
Yes.
foul.
And
okay.
she was able to.
Oh, the official said put 20 back on the shot clock. Inbound Cherry, 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound tipped and
Great hustle,
stolen.
Ryan Payne.
Payne stole it, got it to Cherry. Reverse layup is
Great
good.
hustle.
40-16 LSU with 9 seconds and counting. Langston trying to get the ball in. A 5-second call or a timeout. What did they get?
Langston called it timeout.
Spence running the baseline, which she can. Inbounds, and Payne stole it in the corner. Payne with 3 seconds out to Pointer. A 3 before the buzzer is good.
And it's good.
So Payne stole it in the corner, took her time, found Pointer, who buried her 3rd 3 right at the buzzer. Pointer, Payne, and Cherry. So Afua not in the starting group here to come out for the second half. And it will be LSU ball. 2 hour left as we view it. If you're watching on TV, to the right. Pointer, 12-footer left side. That one's no good. Cherry skies in for the rebound. Well, she just shows up on the scene out of nowhere, like she's dropped from the ceiling. Pointer dribbles into the lane and is called for a travel. Like, you can be looking and you see all the players, and all of a sudden above the horizon,
all of a sudden, here comes number 1.
It's like
Yes, she can fly.
All right, so LSU and Payne getting the start here. Did I mention that? And a pushing foul on Payne going for the steal. So I guess the thing is LSU going with a smaller lineup. Remember, Trossi and Afua started.
Right now we have Payne in the starting lineup and Newbie.
So coach is going little instead of big. So you've subbed out really a big body for a little body. And we got a whistle under the bucket as a Langston offensive foul away from the ball.
Yes, and Payne was called for a foul as well, but no one called the screen, so she didn't see that.
Well, and that was the foul was on Baz. Yeah, so Payne a while ago, as she was pressuring, ran into the player because she didn't see her. All right, Pointer's going to drive left baseline. We'll lob it back out to Payne. So Payne and Pointer and Cherry, a 3-guard lineup to go with Newbie and Gusters. Newbie lobs it down to Gusters. And was Newbie called for a travel? No, a foul. Was that foul?
Yeah, that was that push off on Gusters again.
Well, yeah.
Great position. It was a great pass. I think she just released a little early.
And the Harris lost the ball. It was knocked forward. LSU's got it. Payne to the bucket, leans in, no good from about 5, but she was fouled. Well, now Harris turned it over. She was dribbling and lost it, but the reason it happened was because Payne had been bothering her, and she never quite had the dribble. Gusters ended up getting the steal, but Payne was the one who started. Payne is a pain for people who are dribbling the basketball.
She is a pain. She is doing a great job defending the ball.
Oh, we're going to see Payne shoot a couple free throws, and she hits the first one. She was quite a find at the end of last year, last 5 games. She had missed due to shoulder surgery.
Shoulder surgery.
And she was not able to come back. And we saw her the last 5 games and provided a nice spark for LSU. She missed the free throw. There's Newbie with her 11th rebound, however, and LSU will start over. Payne, a 12-footer left side, rolls, just cannot get it to go. Gusters fighting hard for it. She can't get it. It's taken by 23 Harris for Langston. Left side on the dribble, Williams dished it into the left corner and threw it out of bounds.
And once again, I'm going to give Ryan Payne some credit. Jalen Cherry did a great job on the ball, but Payne just stepped in with a little bit of help. And another turnover by Langston.
All right, Pointer will get it in. Pointer has played every second of this game, and Cherry has played almost every second. Payne, top of the key, gets it right side to Cherry. Right baseline, Gusters will lob it left side to Pointer. Pointer into the lane, running one-hander, left it short. And I think Gusters is over the back. Now, Gusters is starting to accumulate some fouls here. You know, they announced that as her second. It's got to be, that's only her second.
3.
That's what I thought also.
Yeah, she's gone to the bench and Afua's in now.
Yeah, so full court pressure, inbounds comes to Harris. Harris lobs it toward the front court, almost a travel, but Williams gets it right wing on a pass and a shot, no good. A 3 by Alexander, who still just can't get one to go. Ball saved back in bounds, left-handed shot underneath. Alexander again missed it, and there's Newbie with another rebound. Off to Pointer, lobs it ahead to Afua, who came in for Gusters, lets her man go by, stops, lays it up and in.
That's a great job by Afua running the court. Coach even wanted a foul call there, too. Great finish.
And that's, again, Pointer and Afua knowing each other quite well. Baseline, Alexander running, 5-footer, no good. Off the glass, then Afua blocks the shot on the putback by Hunt. Out, Pointer almost got a steal, but it's taken by Chestnut. It's 46-16 LSU. And then finally, a little bit too aggressive. I think Pointer might have picked up a foul.
Yeah, Pointer was doing a great job, but again, just caught her on a little bit of a reach in there after a great block by Afua.
And Afua, second all-time in that category at LSU. She's not going to catch Sylvia fouls, but she's going to get well over the 200 mark in this her fifth year. 15 on the shot clock. LSU's outscored them 3-0 in the quarter. At the top of the key, it's Alexander again. Crossover dribble around Cherry. Nice move. Stops free throw line. Back out to Williams. They called her for a travel before the pass out.
Yes.
That will be turnover number 24 and the 5th by Alexander. Payne will handle the dribbling into the front court to Cherry for 3. That's no good. Pointer, though, chased the rebound. Finds Payne in the lane. Stops 4-footer, no good. And it's rebounded by number 10. That's Hunt. So LSU again having a hard time getting the ball to go in. Right about 34% from the floor. Free throw line down the lane, and Afua blocks the running 4-footer again. Newby got the rebound. It's 2-on-1. Pointer, dish easy. Afua layup is good. Well, if you got a 2-on-1 and Afua and Pointer are the 2, that's going to be about 100% efficiency there.
Yes, you can count on that basket. Great, great run.
Wild one-handed shot. That one's up and good by Williams, about a 12-footer on the baseline. They are finally on the board in the quarter, 48-18 LSU. Pointer into the lane. Fadeaway 6-footer, no good. She has not made a 2-pointer yet. Newby's got another rebound. Take that back. Pointer is 1 out of 8 shooting 2s today. She's 3 of 4 shooting 3s. Pointer, top of the key, Payne. Left wing, Cherry. Stops, dribbles in. 12-footer, good by Cherry.
And that is Cherry's shot. Stop and pop. She can elevate and put that ball in the basket.
50-18 LSU, 6:15 to go third quarter. A couple of subs for Langston set to check in. There's Alexander on the left wing. Cherry's got her locked down. Around a screen, but Cherry recovers. Now Alexander will go left side. Cherry bumps her. Alexander fades away. 10-footer air ball. That's Jalen Cherry.
And Pointer, here it is again.
Pointer, baseball pass to Cherry, who lays it in, and Elaine Powell's got to call a timeout for Langston. Caleb, LSU now 38% from the floor, 19 of 50. They are 4 for 10 here in the quarter. Langston, 18% for the game, 1 for 7 here in the quarter. LSU has turned it over 17 times, 24 for Langston, although that's about to go up 1.
And some more pressure by Ryan Payne. She is doing a great job picking up full court, moving her feet, just being aggressive, forcing turnovers.
She forced a, what they call it, double dribble or a?
Double dribble.
Okay. Inbounds to Cherry. Cherry, right elbow jump shot is good.
She elevates.
Cherry can elevate it. She's got 14, 54-18 LSU. They've outscored them 11-2 in the quarter. And LSU pressuring, and there's Payne. It's at left side, Turney, jump shot. That one's good, so the pressure left the player open that time. And Turney has her 5th. And 54-20. Payne, top of the key, Newby. Left wing, Cherry. Left baseline, Pointer. Drives that left baseline under the bucket to the right baseline. Up top, Payne. Right wing, Pointer for a rain-making 3. She got another one. She's hit 4 threes in the game. Has 16 points. She's 1 of 9 now officially shooting 2s, but her outside jumper has been working.
Yeah, it is working for her. And there's Ryan Payne again.
Another steal. Yep, she knocked it away. Pointer got it. Lobbed it back ahead to Payne. To the bucket, no good, but she was hammered. See if she's okay. Yeah, she's up, and she'll get 2. But something Coach Mulkey's got to see Payne and see. She's going to have to find a spot for her somewhere in the lineup. Official break, 4:58 to go in the third quarter, 57-20 LSU on the LSU Sports Radio Network. And Payne will shoot a couple. She's 1 of 2 at the line. And did not get that one. So she is 1 of 3 at the line. Second one is good. Newby, when she was at Vanderbilt, had a career high of 14 rebounds in a game against Iowa State. Now, again, these exhibitions will not count toward the career high, obviously, but gives you a little perspective on what Newby's done. And again, on the steal, Cherry stole the inbound, took it home, laid it in.
Yes, this full court pressure is giving Langston a little aggressive there. Ryan Payne with the foul.
Well, and here the unfortunate thing that happens, though, that is already LSU's 5th foul of the quarter. So what can happen with the pressure, good things can happen, but the downside is you can add up the fouls.
Yes, the fouls can definitely accumulate pretty quickly if there's a reach here or a little push there. Payne's going to the bench. She has done a great job just pressuring and working hard.
Yep, Coach Mulkey gave her a nice hand clap on the way by. Turney will be the one who will shoot the 2. And she spins it up nicely and in. Turney's got 6. Sampson leads them with 7. Alexander still scoreless, 0 for 7, averaging almost 20 points a game in their 2 contests. So she averaged 19 a game for a full season last year. Second one no good, and Newby's got another rebound. 60-21, LSU by 39. Pointer thought about a 3 left wing, did not release it. Trossi came back in for LSU, by the way. Right wing, Trossi's got it. Gets it down low to Afua, hits the cutter in the lane. That's Newby. As she went up for the shot, she had it knocked away, and Langston's got it. Alexander working on Cherry, who tries to take it from her. Alexander right wing. Boy, Cherry is all over her. Alexander has to pass underneath, and Cherry had released and then went to guard Hunt. And tie ball, but it'll go to Langston.
Yeah, that was great pressure by Cherry, and there was a switch, and she kept working, so there was a little mismatch there, but she stayed focused on the ball and got a jump ball.
Yeah, Alexander was glad to get rid of Cherry, and then as soon as Alexander passed it, there was Cherry
there she was again
to tie up the receiver. Inbounds, tipped by Pointer, and she'll chase it into the backcourt. She's going one-on-none. Layup is good.
Yeah, Pointer did a great job of defending that inbound, and there's more pressure by the Tigers.
Stolen by Newby, but then she threw it away back underneath for Alexander. Alexander had it knocked away by Cherry. Pointer's got it. Reverse layup is good. It counts in a foul.
What amazing effort by Pointer and Cherry. We're going to hear those names a lot this season. Number 1 and number 3, a great tandem, pressuring the ball. Pointer gets it and lays it in, and she's fouled.
Well, LSU has, they may be wearing Langston down a little bit, but they have turned up the intensity if that was possible. Pointer's got 20 now. And she'll try for another one. And the free throw is no good. That's one thing Pointer's got to get a little bit better on, but the rebound was tipped around. Pointer ended up with it, missed a 10-footer on the baseline. Both teams are pointing it should be their ball, but it will go to LSU.
It goes to LSU, and Patrick, we're still looking for Pointer to knock down a bucket in the lane.
Yeah, that's been the only thing. She's 8 of 16 from the floor, but 4 of 5 from three-point line. Inbound Cherry, left corner 3, side of the rim.
And there's Newby.
Well, she rebounded another one. Trossi, right wing Pointer, wide open 3, didn't miss that one. And I think Newby was tackled on the play. And she was, and we'll get 2 free throws.
Yes, Newby does a great job of getting her body in great position. She boxes out on the offensive end where she can get in there and get a rebound. 64-21, LSU by 43, and Newby 2 of 4 at the line, has 16 rebounds. LSU's margin on rebounds is 47-19, and Newby hits the free throw, and with one more make, she'll have a double-double. Let's see if we can get some of these steal numbers also. Yeah, Cherry's got 7 of those. Newby hits the free throw, so she is in double figures. Alexander's trying to inbound. It's become very difficult. And she does get it into Spence. Spence is in trouble, deep in the backcourt. She'll hand it off to Harris. Harris will race into the front court, outruns Pointer, and then Cherry knocked it away again, and Pointer stole it, and they fouled her before she could pass it. Yes, Pointer was looking down the court against her buddy Cherry, but was fouled before they could get that layup.
Well, that's probably going to go down as steal number 8 for Cherry, I would imagine. No, actually, Pointer will get credit for the steal.
To Pointer.
Yeah. Well, Pointer's pretty good at that also. Pointer now has 3 steals in the game, and she'll shoot free throws. 3:34 to go, third quarter. Free throw bounces, wouldn't go. Pointer has missed a couple. LSU 67%, 14 of 21. And the second one is no good. But Afua will grab the rebound. Turns, 5-footer, can't get it. But Trossi has the rebound tipped to her, out to Pointer. Right wing, Cherry finds Newby in the lane. She's double teamed, so she dribbles, gets it out of there, up to Pointer. Left side, Trossi, 12-footer left baseline, no good.
Another offensive rebound.
Yeah, there's Afua. Right wing to Pointer. Right corner, Cherry, a long jumper. Oh, that one rimmed out. Afua put back, missed it. But she was fouled. LSU again had a lot of good looks, couldn't get any of them to go down. Asia Petty will check in. Yes, LSU missed 6 in a row now from the floor.
Yeah, I think Coach Mocha's a little frustrated with the layups, but she did pump both fists and say, way to rebound. So I know she's still excited that they are crashing the glass.
All right, Afua will get a couple. Afua's got 6 points, 6 rebounds. LSU got 51 boards in this game, and Afua misses the free throw. Well, that's been something that has haunted LSU at times, is the free throws. Banged that one around the rim, and it went in. LSU a 23-5 run here in this quarter. Afua will get a break. Petty will come in. We saw her in the first half, the sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland. Again, a lot of pressure on the inbound. Batted away. Newby got the steal. Hands it off to Cherry. Crossover dribble in the lane. And then Cherry had her shot blocked, but she was fouled as she took it to the hole. Sampson a little frustrated, but she was called for the foul at the 3:01 mark.
Yes, Cherry's about to go to the line again. She's 4 for 4. So Cherry and Gusters are 7 for 7, while the rest of the team is 8 for 17 from the free throw line.
And just 5 of 11 in this quarter, and that one's no good. And that's your, unfortunately, the 3 veterans, Cherry, Pointer, and Afua have had some misses here. Second one is good, though. But as Shaida said, Cherry did have 4 of 4 in the first quarter, so she's 5 of 6 now. Pointer steals the inbound. Pointer dishes it to Newby. Trip as she tried to lay it in, missed it, but then Trossi put it back in on the putback with the left hand, 70-21. And we have 2 bodies on the floor. We've got Newby and Turney. And somebody is going to be called for a foul away from the ball, probably Newby.
Yeah, the ball wasn't inbounded, but Newby was defending, and they called her for a tripping foul.
We still got 2:50 to go in the quarter. LSU has put 27 points up in the quarter. The points off turnovers have gone off the chart. It's 35-8 in favor of LSU. 13 of them have come here in the half. First free throw is in by Turney. So she's got 4, 5, 7 points. 6 turnovers the last 2 minutes for Langston. Second one is good. They have 33 for the game. Turnovers. 70-23 LSU. Cherry dishes underneath to Petty, who tried a tough cross lane pass to Pointer that was stolen, and then an LSU foul. And that will be more free throws for Langston.
Yeah, so that,
Petty fouled.
That tough pass and turnover by Petty led to a foul. So again, just settling down and making the easy pass. I think sometimes we want to get so fancy that it will cost us twice.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of times a mistake, you chase the mistake and compound it and commit another one. This free throw is well off the mark, no good by Hunt, who was still looking for her first point. 70-23 LSU. Second one up there, back iron, no good again. And Trossi will add her name to the rebound column. That's her third of the game. Pointer, left wing, has gone all the way. Pointer, top of the key, right wing, Trossi dribbles in, skips it left side, Cherry. Open 3 for Cherry, just can't get it to go. She is 0 for 6 shooting those, and it goes out of bounds to Langston.
Yeah, Cherry's had some open looks, but she's having a tough time getting that three to fall. Maybe go to what she does best and put it on that floor in a little pull-up.
Now, Coach Mulkey has mentioned that she wants Cherry to have the confidence to shoot the ball.
Yes.
All right, double team in the backcourt. Sampson double team got through it. Gets it off to Williams up ahead. Actually, that was Alexander who got it up ahead. Top of the key, almost a travel, no whistle. And then Sampson tried to drive to the lane, missed. Ball off the glass. And then finally Trossi has it, and she's fouled. And here's what we needed, more free throws.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stop and play with free throws in this quarter.
There have been 34 fouls called in this game. Newby comes out, and nice greeting for her. Only 10 points, 16 rebounds for Newby. Trossi will shoot 2. Looking, free throw is good. Trossi actually made a bucket earlier, and they must have gave it to somebody else. You remember the putback she had? All right, we'll see where the discrepancy is. Stat Monitor has her as her first point. That is not correct. Second free throw is also good.
Yeah, so that's .4 for Trossi.
Somebody else got Trossi's point on the inbound. A steal by Pointer again. Nice move around her man, and a layup left side is good.
A great step through by Pointer.
And a timeout at the 2-minute mark here of the third quarter by Elaine Powell for Langston. And she actually is going to call it a full timeout. So that'll give us a chance to visit a little bit, talk about some of the things we have seen. The Pointer with 22 points. In fact, I'm going to click to the other screen. We're going to look at the number of steals we've seen here.
Yes.
LSU has 18 of them. Cherry has 7. Pointer's got 5. Newby and Payne with 3 apiece. So the coach wanted to look at a lot of combinations, and we've seen some things. She started a big lineup. Saw what that looked like early. Went to a smaller lineup to start this quarter, and we've seen how effective the smaller lineup can be forcing turnovers.
Yes.
And, Payne was kind of the big cog there. I think we're going to see Tamia Ware.
I think we see Ware, and we see
Emily Ward is taking off.
Walk on Emily Ward.
We've seen Emily Ward, so she's going to come in and do some damage somewhere. I asked her yesterday if her fan club, her family comes, and they usually make a sign. And since the odds of her playing in the exhibition game were pretty good,
I think we will hear them in a little bit, so we will know if they're in the house. But Emily's just a great kid that does everything that's asked of her and works extremely hard, and she is a fan favorite, and her teammates absolutely adore her.
Well, she is a hard kid. If you find her not with a smile on her face, then something really must be wrong. One of the perpetually happiest people I think I've ever known, which is not a bad thing. All right, LSU lineup going to have a few different players. We'll tell you who some of them are here in a moment. It'll be Tamia Ware, Emily Ward, Sarah Shamatzi, Asia Petty, and for the first time, Amani Bartlett, 6-foot freshman from Cleveland, Texas. You may remember her as the player who was going to sign at Syracuse, and then in August came to LSU. 2 on the shot clock. Good defense.
Great defense.
Steal by Petty. Into the front court, Shamatzi. Shamatzi traveled. They didn't call it, and then a left-hander up and in. I thought she walked.
I thought she did, and then I don't know if that was a fancy step through. She gets the steal and the basket.
And Shamatzi stole the inbound and laid it in. 78-23 LSU.
LSU continues to pressure.
Well, this new lineup, and Ward has the steal. Her 5-footer is short in the lane. Ware puts it up, no good. Rebound Shamatzi, no good. And then I think Shamatzi tipped it out of bounds at the 1-minute mark. LSU in this quarter has scored 35 points. They've outscored them 35-7.
And the bench got pretty excited over there, Patrick, to see the bench players come in and do a great job of keeping up the intensity.
And on the inbound pass up ahead, Ward had a chance to knock it away. She does, but it was taken by Williams. Under a minute to go in the quarter. It's LSU 78-23. Driving left side, Alexander, I think she's fouled on the way in. Shamatzi held up her hand to, but it might have been Ward also. Yep. So Emily will get her name in the box score. Not the way you want to with the foul.
So again, just allowed too much penetration there.
And it will be Alexander to shoot, and she finally gets her first point of the game. And it is 78-23. That breaks an 8-0 run and an 18-2 LSU run. Second one is rimming out. That might be about their first offensive rebound of the game.
I think so. That was a missed box out on the free throw line, so coach will also address that one.
Well, they had a few more than I thought. I said their first. That actually was their 8th. But not very many. Because LSU got a lot more than that. LSU's got 32 offensive rebounds.
Wow.
78-24 LSU. Free throw line down the lane. Alexander had her shot blocked by Petty.
Wow, Petty went up and got that one.
To Ware, up top Petty, and she was fouled from behind with 32 seconds to go in the quarter. And LSU will get, Petty should get a couple here.
Yeah, so Petty was fouled, but Ware's got to be aware of a trail defender there. So thank goodness we got the foul and not the turnover.
Alexander's going to get a little break here. Turney's going to come in for Langston. 54-point LSU lead, 78-24. It led 20-5 at the end of the first quarter, 43-16 at half. Petty misses again. That is her, I think her third miss of the game. No, she'll take it back. She's 1 for 3.
1 for 3.
Better look on that one. She got it. 79-24. Williams front court. She's going to run it. Pull up right elbow. Jump shot is no good, but Shamatsi flying in late fouled her with 26 seconds to go in the quarter.
Yeah, we'd rather not shoot a foul a jump shooter while she's going. We'll put him on the line again.
All right, Williams hits the free throw. 36 points in a quarter is not easy to do, but LSU has scored them in bunches off of turnovers. Second one is in. Well, she's got 6. LSU can play for one if they choose. Where, and I think they will.
I think we will.
I think they will here, just to see if they can execute an end of quarter play here. If Kayla Pointer out for the first time these last couple of minutes. 11 and counting. Pass left corner, Shamatsi with 9. Shamatsi lobs it right side. Ward with 6. Ward goes right baseline. Lobs it back out. Shamatsi for a 3. Off the glass, and the buzzer will sound, and that will end the third quarter. But a good one for LSU, 36-10 edge. We go to the 63%. LSU 4 of 15 from the arc. Pointer 4 for 6, but Shamatsi and Cherry 0 for 3 and 0 for 6. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Looks like the same lineup. LSU had pass up top, is knocked away, and it is stolen. Williams will have it for Langston. Left-handed scoop to the bucket is up and in. LSU did a little better with the turnovers, only 2 in the third quarter after a high number at halftime. Ward right side inside the arc at the top to Ware. Ware dribbles the lane, tries to hand off to Bartlett, and it goes out of bounds off of LSU.
Yeah, not the way we want to start that quarter with 2 turnovers, but they're picking up full pressure, so maybe we can get a steal here.
Yeah, coach had arms folded on that. Whistle blows, and I think, we had an injury for a second here. Shamatsi is called for a foul, but looks like she got poked in the eye in the transition. So that's a tough one there. You get called for a foul and
you're injured.
Yeah, maybe either got poked in, maybe a contact problem, and Trossi may come in for her. Last time I saw her, I don't know where she's down on the end of the bench. Amanda Barbie, our head trainer, who recently became a mother for the second time. And she is just kind of getting back into action. She's down talking to Shamatsi, but I think she's going to be fine. And it will be Langston ball. Williams up top to Turney. Turney will put it on the floor. Guarded by Ware. Lob across, it's knocked away. Ward steals it. She chases it down. Ward headed to the bucket. Stops. Layup is good. It counts. And a foul. And the crowd is in an uproar over that play by Emily Ward. She got the steal. She dribbled in. She laid it home and drew the foul.
And the crowd is super excited. Again, a great kid that works so hard. Always a smile. And it was great to see her get that steal, finish the basket, and now she's about to shoot a free throw.
All right, can she finish the job? Of course she can.
And she finishes it.
Yes, free throw good by Emily Ward, 82-28. She's got 3. Spence will bring it into the front court. And a reach-in foul, I think, on Bartlett.
Foul number 23.
So Monty Bartlett getting her first action here late third quarter, early fourth. Bartlett, 6'3" freshman, Cleveland, Texas. Just got to campus in August in time for classes to start. Williams, a floating one-hander off the glass and in. She's got 10, 82-30. Ware will stop, pull up, 14-footer, no good, left side. Crashing the boards is Trossi. She'll come out with it. Back up top, Ware. Ware fakes left, goes right, down the lane. Finger roll up over the rim and in.
Great finish by Ware. She read the defense great. Got a good drive and finish.
And was in control. 38 turnovers for Langston. LSU to 21. Pass in the lane. There is a block shot. Probably going to Bartlett. Although Petty was in the neighborhood also.
Yes.
As Hunt tried her best. Who's going to get that out? It was Bartlett.
It was Bartlett. She rotated over and helped out and got her a block.
Looking to inbound. It is in the corner to Williams, who will throw it back out toward half court, and they cannot save it from a backcourt violation. There's Emily Ward creating havoc again.
There's Ward again, just great pressure and forced another turnover.
Well, Emily Ward will, she'll cause havoc. Third year, a walk-on, and she set up. She wants the ball for a 3. In the lane, though, Trossi for a 7-footer that's good instead. And we'll take that too. Trossi's got 6. Ward knocks it away. Sampson, and Ward took it from her. Ward's going to the bucket again. Layup is no good. Couldn't get it to get over the rim, but is taken by Ware. Ware fires it underneath. Layup is good by Petty. That was a nice pass by Tamia Ware.
A great pass and a great finish.
Williams, a running 5-footer, no good. It's 88-30, LSU by 58. Trossi running, pulls up right side, 12-footer, good.
Yes, now Trossi has done that a few times. She gets the rebound and she pushes the ball, and no one ever stopped the ball and picked her up, and she knocked it down. LSU
48% second half, shooting the ball much better, 90-30. And they've outscored them 47-14 in the half. 7:18 still to go. Williams loses it right wing, gets it back. Pass up top to Spence, who walked. That will be number 41 in the turnover column.
Yes, and they called a foul on number 2.
Oh, and I didn't mention this, but Alexander and Harris have both fouled out of this game. Still a little rusty. I forget to tell y'all things sometimes. They
call that on Chestnut.
Langston's only got 6 players right now that they can use. Lob pass, Ward, 3-ball left corner, short, bounces, won't go. Boy, that would have been something.
That would have been something.
You know, Ward is actually a good 3-point shooter. For 5'11", she's a forward, but she can shoot the 3.
Yes.
We've seen her do it. 6-foot, one-handed shot, no good, but a foul was drawn. And that was Chestnut. So Alexander and Harris have fouled out. So Spence, Chestnut, Sampson, Williams, Hunt, and Turney are the 6 they got. That might be 7. Might have left one out. First free throw is an air ball. That's a sign, a little bit of fatigue there.
You know, like as you mentioned, they are limited in who can come off the bench and give them a little relief. So
Elaine was telling me before the game she did leave a couple kids behind who weren't doing things they needed to be doing. This is that time, a year early in the season, where you punish kids.
You teach them early, yes.
Try to get them rolling. Ware, 18-footer inside the key. It's good. Tamia Ware has 4.
Yes, she shot that with confidence.
92-31. It's funny how those confident shots go in and the tentative ones don't.
Yes, there's Emily again.
Knocked it away. It's on the floor. Chased down by Trossi. Off to Ware to the hole. Layup is no good. She never quite had control of it, but she got it back on the tip and put it in from about 5.
And coach is telling them keep the pressure on.
94-31. Ward almost another steal, but dribbling through it is Simpson to the bucket, and she is fouled on the way in at the 5:59 mark. It's 94-31, a 12-1 LSU run.
Yeah, Bartlett was kind of caught on her heels a little bit and couldn't recover defensively and got a foul there.
LSU out rebounding them 60-26 so far. Free throw is good by Sampson, who has 10 of their points, 32 points total. Second one is in. And it'll be Ware to bring it into the front court. So most this reserve lineup is played here in the fourth quarter and some of the end of the third quarter. Left wing, Trossi. Trossi will lob it over to Ward, right wing. Ward bounce pass down low. That's Bartlett, who hands off to Petty, who lays it in.
Great job. Bartlett was double teamed, and she felt the double and was able to dish it to Petty, who finished the basket.
96-33. LSU by boatload here. Down the left sideline, Petty reached in and fouled. Now that is LSU's 5th at the 5:27 mark. So some, again, with a lot of pressure, but you're going to get some fouls. And that'll put Langston at the line. While they shoot, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Women's Basketball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Free throw is up and in. That's number 1, Spence, who has her second point. We're back courtside in the Maravich Assembly Center in Baton Rouge. Patrick Wright and Shaida Williams with you. Exhibition action. Lady Tigers, their first exhibition game. Second free throw is in by Spence. And it is 96-35, LSU. Ware, right wing to Ward. Ward back to Ware on the right wing. She'll bring it top of the key. Now left wing pass to Trossi. Trossi will dribble in, try to fire it to a cutting Ward, but it was knocked away and stolen by Spence.
Yeah, Trossi got caught in the air there.
And Ward will knock a pass down and steal it. Leads Ware to the bucket. Ware layup is good. A tough layup in traffic. And Ware all of a sudden with 8 points, and it's 98-35.
Yes, we had a Ward to Ware pass.
Wild running shot by Sampson, no good. Ware's got it, LSU pushing. Ware, nice bounce pass to the cutting Trossi, who lays it in. Trossi's got 10, it's 100-35 in the bench. The first liners are in there cheering hard for their teammates.
Yes, we're seeing some great passing, great teamwork.
43 turnovers for Langston. And we have a foul, I think, on Petty. There was a screen working, and Petty a little aggressive trying to get through it. 57 second half points to 19.
Yeah, that was Petty's second foul in a row. Coach had kind of called her over. And just got to be smart in fouling that far away from the basket.
Spence hits the free throw. She's got 4. The LSU second half field goal is 51%. So that's good. First half a little rough on the numbers there. Second one is good. LSU in a hurry. Ware, front court. Gets it right baseline, Trossi. Trossi right wing, lobs it to Petty down on the baseline, right side. Will kick it out to Ward, left wing. Dribbles left baseline around a screen, 4-footer, tough angle, missed it. But she fought hard and got the rebound and was fouled. And that'll be only 3 fouls on Langston, but LSU will get it back. So Ward she was kind of in that area on the baseline where she was behind the glass and couldn't get the shot, but she went and got the rebound.
Yeah, kind of found herself in, we call it no man's land. But because of her hard work, she was able to get a rebound.
Ware into Trossi. Thought about the 3 right corner, but instead we're at the 4-minute mark, 100-37. Ware spins in the lane, stops, one-hander is good.
Yeah, this is a strong kid. She gets in and she's able to finish with a little contact.
Ware with 10. Tamia Ware, a backup guard, Maybe kind of a guard of the future type. You know, she's going to be pretty deep there. Top of the key, a long three. It's no good by Sampson. Long rebound, Ware. LSU's running at him. Ware lobs it to Trossi. Layup good, and she's fouled. Oh, my goodness. Boy, LSU has just opened it up here.
What a great job. I think Ware's taken some great lessons from Pointer. Get the ball and pass it up. The pass is much quicker than the dribble. And she rewarded her teammate, Alba Trossi, with a basket.
So, Trossi with 12. And she'll go for a 13th. And got it.
Yes. Patrick, what I'm learning, if they run the floor, Ware and Pointer will reward them.
Yeah, they just got to keep that stamina up.
That's it.
And they are, you know, Trossi's played a lot of minutes in this game. Glad to have her back. She had entered the portal.
Yes.
And just never quite, there's going to be a foul again on Petty on a reach. Kind of a tough break there for Petty. That'll be her 5th foul. So, and Ryan Payne, boy, nightmare for Langston. Ryan Payne's coming back.
And she's back.
But Trossi never quite found the right spot, and talked to Coach Mulkey, said she'd like to come back. Team decided to have her back, and I think very happy for everybody involved that I was going to be part of it again this year. Free throw by Spence is good.
Yes, she came back and is doing everything that the staff is asking of her, and we see the payment of it right here.
It's like she is having a lot of fun. Looks like they all are.
Yes.
Second one is good. 105-39 now. Ward gets it up top to Payne. Payne, right wing to Ward. Gets it to Trossi, right elbow. Her shot blocked by Bass. And it's taken by Spence. Spence dribbling through traffic, free throw line, has it knocked away, and it's into the hands of Ward, who hands it to Ware and says, run with it. She does. Off to Payne, hand off to Trossi. Layup is, no, couldn't get it to go down. Trossi puts it back, no good. She was probably fouled, and she's out of bounds. And what's that? Is there a call anywhere?
I don't think they called anything. Ball touched Trossi last, so Langston will get it.
At the 2:49 mark in a 66-point game, you just may not get that call.
Yes.
And Langston a little bit worn out as well. LSU 62 points in the half and have 105 for the game. 2:33 and counting. Nice move by Sampson around Ward, and then an 18-footer is good. Sampson's got 11. 105-41. Ware, left wing Ward. Ward back out to Ware. Now right side to Payne. Oh, she traveled. Yeah, shuffled the feet a little bit. A little bit of that uncertainty. It's LSU's 23rd, but in the first half, number in the first half I think was 15 first half turnovers. That number got much better in the second half. A 3 is no good, but I think Spence was fouled by Bartlett on the shot.
Yeah, that's a tough foul, and fouling the shooter.
Yep, and she gets 3 shots.
She gets 3.
Langston has scored 15 here in the fourth quarter to LSU's 26. First one is in. Spence has been living at the line here. She is 8 of 9. Second one is good. Ware with 10, Trossi 11, Newby 10, Cherry 17, Pointer 22. Lots of points from a lot of people. Third one is in.
That's impressive, making those 3 in a row.
And Ware will come into the front court. We approach 2 minutes. Ward left wing. Ward will lob it over the defense right side to Payne. Goes baseline, 12-footer, left that one short. And the rebound's taken by Sampson. Sampson racing Ware, gets around her, misses the running layup. And on the floor, Bartlett trying to get it. She lost it. Scramble ensues. Picked up by a Langston player, and it's laid in by Spence. 105-46. A minute 38 to go. Payne to the right elbow. Her jump shot short again. Trossi a rebound. LSU 65th rebound of the game. Out to Ware for 3, back iron. Ward, though, the rebound. Out to Ware on the left wing. will hand it to, I thought she was going to pass to Trossi, but it went past her, and it found Payne on the wing.
So great cut by Payne here.
Payne will get it out to Ware, right wing, fadeaway three. It's good.
It's good.
Ware's got 13. It's 108-46 as we hit a minute.
Great patience by the Tigers.
Chestnut, tough shot, no good. Ward's got a rebound. That'll be 4 for her. Pass up ahead looking for Trossi. It was tipped. Trossi still caught it and laid it in with the right hand on a reverse. 110-46. 65 second half points for LSU. 45 seconds to go. Williams to the bucket. Missed another layup with Ward defending. And it was taken by Bartlett. LSU cannot run it all the way out. 11-second difference. Payne, right side of the lane. Gonna move it around a little bit. 13 on the shot clock. Yep, get it to Ware. Fade away. Good, top of the key.
She is feeling it. She's feeling it.
15 points in a quarter and a couple minutes here. 112-46. 66-point LSU lead. Long jumper good by Sampson to add a little bit to the total. With 9 seconds to go, I think good chance LSU just going to run it out here.
I think they're just going to let the clock run out, get over the half.
Yep, that's what Coach says.
Yes.
So Kim Mulkey and Elaine Powell will meet at half court as the horn sounds. 112-48. Nice embrace for those two who have known each other for a good while. And a few bumps along the way.